This is something that the world needs to see. From the scenery, from the acting and the poses, the drama, it was just... What is up, you guys? It's your boy Jalen with another video here on my very own YouTube channel. I am so excited to be back making some brand new content for my channel. And I want to get right into today's video, which is about Beyonce's new release project, Black is King. Now, yes, I did indeed stay up till 3 in the morning to watch the film, and I am still up at 4:42 to review the film to you guys today. And let me just tell you from the jump, I am completely speechless. I lost my voice from all the yes and all the screaming that I was doing throughout the entirety of this production. Like, Beyonce has... Jesus Christ, she outdid herself. She really outdid herself. She did her people well. She did us all good, y'all. She represented like there was no tomorrow. And I just want to get into talking about my favorite parts of the film and, you know, just overall meanings and how it made me feel in general. So let's get right into the video. So starting off, I just want to... I don't know how to start. This project was just big. Beyonce did her stuff. She did her stuff. Her team did their stuff. Everyone in this production did a phenomenal job. I'm not going to really go into order of what all happened. I'm just going to basically summarize the entirety of the whole film and just give brief details. Everyone on this project did a phenomenal job. It was amazing. From the costumes, from the scenery, from the acting and the poses and the drama, it was just amazing. Like, pure excellence, just to see that. Like, Black Panther to me was like a Black royalty. This was like I have no words. I have no words for it. I can barely talk, but it's just like, it's extremely crazy how the relevance of our culture was just represented in this film. And that's why I just want to thank Beyonce and her team for making this thing, because this is something that the world needs to see. As mentioned many times within this film, Black people are seen as aggressors, and they're seen as people who are always angry, and people who, you know, they don't get their way, they're going to do this and do that, and just, you know, we're always being shown as ballistic acting people. And this film shows that we are about our values, we are about this and that. And it's telling our history to those who see us as little to anything. You know, it's showing that we are something here on this planet Earth. And I feel like this project is just a passion project to not just Beyonce, but to every Black face in America, on the planet. It shows of our values and of our history. There were so many meanings within this project. They talked about so freaking much, and I just loved it. I loved that how 1 second you was watching elegance and seeing, you know, diamonds and shining and fancy parties, and you went from like street fights and, you know, this and that. It showed a variety of things, but overall it kept the same thing of cultural importance. It kept that same cultural value of togetherness, the same cultural value of just loving one another within all the chaoticness. And I just love that jump, because it didn't just show us the lavish Blacks. It showed us the struggling Blacks. It showed us the entrepreneur Blacks. It showed all types of Blacks. And one thing I loved was the fact that dark skins were the majority of the film. Dark skins were shown. Like, when I tell you, like, you can look on my screen, all you see is beautiful dark skin faces. And I love that, because I can tell you now, when I was growing up, I didn't see a lot of dark skin faces on television. You know, I didn't see younger dark skin faces. You know, it was points in times where I thought I was so special because I was the only dark skin I knew. You know, that's crazy, but I love that Beyonce, she portrayed this film with so many lovely dark skinned faces. And, you know, all shades of brown within this whole film. I love how she did that. You know, she didn't leave out albino people. She didn't leave out light-skinned people. She didn't leave out, you know, fair-toned skinned people. She included all Black people, and for that, that is just amazing, because it's just something about being correctly portrayed in a film that just makes your existence better. You know, it was more than just the music. You know, it was about cultural importance, and I feel like they hit the target so well on this. And, you know, I feel like I felt inspired after watching this. I felt uplifted, you know. I can tell people always wonder, like, why do you call yourself a king? You know, I call myself a king because of who I am, you know, who my ancestors were, you know, what they are still installing into me from the spiritual lands. You know, I know I'm sounding a little spiritual right now, but I feel like the film, it talks so much about our ancestors and how they are still guiding us to this day, because we need them more than ever, you know. So many problems and obstacles in this country alone that Black people face on the daily. And, you know, we need something to be guiding us, period. I just want to also talk about the costumes. The costumes, oh my God. Everything was on point. I feel like every costume Beyoncé had on was just beautiful and amazing. But my most favorite costume was from the Find Your Way Back portion of the film. The Find Your Way Back music part of the film was amazing. I love the shine that she had. I love the movements that she was doing. It was just amazing. It was something I've never really seen from Beyoncé. And so I was like, this is amazing. Like, I felt myself vibing. I didn't even like Find Your Way Back on the album a little bit, but like after like seeing how she was maneuvering and what she had on and how she was just portraying herself in that part of the film, I'm like, that's my favorite song. I'm about to put it on my playlist after this. It was just amazing. I love the synchronization of her and the dancers and the actors. It was just amazing. Find Your Way Back was my most favorite part, you know, regarding costumes and clothing and jewelry, because there was a lot. Like I said, Beyoncé spared no expense with her passion project. And speaking of costumes, the diversity of the costumes were, oh my God, it was so freaking crazy. Like, you had like elegant tea party, formal attire, and then you had, you know, regular streetwear or like everyday normal people clothing. And it was just like how like, it was in certain, like in one song, I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding, Beyoncé would probably have like on 6 different outfits, 6 different takes. So that of course shows that this took a lot of time to do. Like, it took an incredible amount of time to do. And you know, that's that whole thing of quality over quantity. And we are forever grateful for that, because I can tell between the takes and between the different scenes in each portion of the film that this, like, probably one song probably took an entire week to actually film. And no wonder we're now seeing this project a whole year later. Within just a few seconds of watching this film, I was already getting like keywords getting screamed right at me. You know, tradition was the first. We saw so much tradition in this. We saw from the clothing, from the traditional face wear and the garments. It was just screaming traditional, ancestors, the music, the dancing, like, my God, I'm telling you, I'm speechless. And now here it is 5 in the morning. I'm sorry if I look so tired, but I literally was like, I'm not going to sleep until I watch this. And I stood by that. It was a very great and beautiful project. I feel like Beyoncé and her team did an amazing job. And you know, if you all don't have a Disney Plus, I hope that you all invest in it just to watch this film. It is highly worth it. It is very inspiring. It's just all in all really beautiful. Also love that the fact that she had her family in there. Blue Ivy is so precious. Blue Ivy is the most beautiful child ever. I love that Blue Ivy was in there. I love that Jay-Z was in there. He was a part of the storyline about how the boy grew into a man, and that man was Jay-Z himself. I felt like that was amazing. It was a great concept. I love how she devoted this project to her son. Growing Black males know that, you know, it is no easier for us growing up as Black males in America. It is really hard. You know, growing up Black in America, period, is really hard. And that is expressed within this entire project. Like, once again, I just love how it expressed our beauty. It shows the world parts that most people don't want to see about us, but it's like, you gonna see it. Like, you gonna see it today. You gonna see my beautiful Blackness. You're gonna see my ancestors. You're gonna see this. And that is what Beyonce did. Like, she did that. I love it, and I'm low-key speechless, even though I have notes. I have notes right here. Notes right here. They're not much because I couldn't continue, but I have notes right here. But I was like, you don't forget these notes. I just need to pay attention to this and just go off of how I feel. And like, honestly, right now, I feel truly inspired. I know a lot of people are agreeing with me, and they just outdid themselves for this project right here. I feel like this is like one of Beyonce's, like, I see why she posted what she posted on her Instagram. Like, this was indeed a passion project, and I just really love how Beyonce is using her platform to express her people, to show us in the light that is need to be seen, for the world to know our truth. And I feel like that is just incredibly beautiful. But guys, anyway, I don't want to keep this video too long. Like I said, I stayed all the way up to 3 in the morning, and but now here it is 5, and so I look tired. I probably sound tired, but I hope you guys love this video. Not like, but love this video, and as well as subscribe to this channel for so much more great content, and as well as subscribe to all my other social media platforms, which will be in the description box below. And don't forget to share this video to all the Beehive members out there, and all those who were maybe wondering if they should watch or invest in Disney Plus to see this film, which I think they should. So if you haven't already, guys, go and watch Black is King. It is worth it for the culture. You know, it is a lovely masterpiece, and Beyonce and her team, they really outdid themselves. And everyone who took part of that entire project did an amazing job. It was just an eye-opening experience, and I hope the world loves it. So guys, that'll be all for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see you on my next upload. Peace out.